freedom. Zan, zendegi, azadi.
Woman, life, freedom. The three words being chanted by anti-government protesters across Iran can now be heard in Brussels. Positioned in front of the European Parliament, hundreds of Iranian diaspora held placards on Wednesday, remembering the late 22-year-old Mahsa Amini.
For me, the European Union has to put aside its economic interest and think like a human being.
The face of the movement, 26-year-old Mona Mir Satari, tells Euronews what life is like for women today in her home country, that she's not yet set foot in and dreams of visiting.
Not having any choice, no freedom of speech. If you go in the streets of protest, you just get killed. Like now the regime is targeting, during all the protests, they shoot with live ammunition. Like it is just dangerous to go on the streets, but people just continue to do it because they have nothing to lose anymore.
Mona, whose father, seen here, has been protesting for decades, wants the European Union to use their clout against the regime now, and says that when Europe wants to act, it can.
So the first thing, the most basic thing to do is to counter the internet shutdown. Because if we have the information, we can do even more. But if it's shut down every time, it just rests and people forget about it. But we need people to act immediately, and EU can do this.
The EU Foreign Affairs chief has condemned Iran's, quote, disproportionate use of force and said all options would be on the table at an upcoming EU Foreign Affairs Ministers meeting. But also on his mind, the Iran nuclear deal, which took years to nurture and he hopes to revive. The landmark deal was struck in 2015, but hit a wall when Donald Trump took office and has been skating on ice ever since. Maeve McMahon, Euronews, Brussels.